Coming up on today's show, could it be the beginning of the end of Ebola? How a new vaccine being tested hopes to prevent the disease. Some strange discoveries in California's capital city where animal control is now involved. Hi everyone, I'm Seshmi Robertson. Thanks so much for tuning in to JUCE TV's news update. Our top story tonight, could there be some changes brewing to the host country of the 2018 World Cup? Well, if several U.S. senators have their way, Russia would no longer host the 2018 games. Safety measures are also now increased overseas in France, where French troops have mobilized across the country in response to this month's terror attacks. The French government has sent thousands of soldiers and police officers to now stand guard at sites they consider to be vulnerable. Meanwhile, French officials say it was no laughing matter when a comedian posted a Facebook comment they say appeared to be supporting the gunman in the kosher market killings following the Charlie Hebdo attack. The events of 9/11 will now be put to song and performed before audiences on an opera stage in London. Hi guys, I'm Seshmi Robertson. Thanks for tuning in to JUCE TV's news update. We are excited to bring you tonight's show from here at the Hilton Hotel in Universal City, California. Well, we've all been there, crossed a toll or maybe even a bridge and forgot to go online and pay the bill. Normally, that's just a couple dollars. Well, that sounds easy enough, but imagine getting a bill for $18,000 in the mail for unpaid tolls. Military families across America are looking forward to having their loved ones home in a few weeks as the country's mission to fight Ebola in Africa has come to an end. Well, just a couple weeks ago, CCM artist Lincoln Brewster lit up the JUCE TV stage for our special three-night Praise the Lords. Afterwards, we sat down with Lincoln to chat family, music, and how he got to where he is now. Here's Christy Given and Levi Mitchell with more. That's a look at the Identical, and if you didn't see it while it was out in theaters, it's now out on DVD, and Blake Rain is one of the stars of the film, playing rock star Drexel Hemsley and his twin brother, Ryan Wade, and Yochanan Marcelino is founder of City of Peace Films, who produced the movie. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Well, we're glad to have you guys here today. I watched the movie last night. It's so good. It's such a great story and, a family and, just really knowing who you are. So looking out, the next 10, 15 years, what are you hoping, to see then and what the entertainment, landscape looks like with faith and family in the media?
That's a brilliant question.
Thank you.
Why did you ask a brilliant question? What's happening in society?
Something that obviously and evidently happened to you in that moment that is something that you are blogging about right now is authenticness, you know, and that happened in that moment that changed your life, so talk a little bit about that idea of authenticity and why that's something that you feel is so important. I guess I believe you because you said it, but it is hard for me to believe that you have a 20-year-old son who is headed to college. I just don't believe it, but you have those Elvis genes. Welcome back to our Countdown to Midnight, where we're taking a look back over the year at a few things that caught and kept our attention this year. Brittany Gonzalez, the lovely and the wonderful Brittany, is joining us, my partner in sequins here.
Sequins for the new year.
Looking beautiful. Glad to have Brittany back with us, right? We're glad to see you.
Great to see you guys.
Starting off our top 10 memorable stories this year, guys. There were several incidents and issues this year that had people talking and looking at culture and our world as a whole. Starting with a story that was a shock for many of us with Robin Williams and his death in August this year. While bullying at school and online is a big problem for students, a new study finds that bullying may actually be more common at home than in the schoolyard. The new study published in the Journal of Family Violence showed a surprising number of students reported bullying coming from their brothers or sisters more often than their peers. While selfies may be fun and seemingly not dangerous, the NTSB says taking selfies in the cockpit helped contribute to a deadly plane crash. The National Transportation Safety Board has released the report of a small plane crash that killed 2 people in the spring of last year. NTSB officials say they found a GoPro camera nearby, which showed the pilot and his passenger taking selfies at a low altitude. That's all for us here at the Universal Hilton in Universal City. We hope you have enjoyed our shows from here at the Movie Guide Awards. Next week, we'll be back in the studio, so I'll see you guys next Friday, same time, right here on JUCE TV. Bye-bye.